Welcome to the Cell Guru Show, and today we are doing something which I think is called the calm before the storm. So what we have for you is, of course, a lot of content, a lot of great things. We're going to go back and revisit CES. We have the ZenFone Max Pro with a 5000 mAh battery, one of our main contenders for Phone of the Year, and a lot more on the show. But why do I call it the calm before the storm? Because starting next week, everything just starts to happen. Samsung's M series comes in. We've got a brand new phone from Honor, a whole lot more rumors also coming in. We predict that there will be 4 new phones launched next week. So, like I said, the calm before the storm. Let's enjoy it.
Asus ended 2018 with the launch of the next in the ZenFone line. With a massive battery and all-round specs, does the ZenFone Max Pro M2 make for a compelling choice? We find out. CES might have drawn to an end in Sin City, but we round up the tech that stood out for their innovative ways at the world's largest gadget show. And yes, this includes a cat treadmill. WhatsApp has some new features up its sleeve, and we give you a glimpse of some of them coming to the app very soon.
So let's start off with news of the week. So I'll show you things that have happened this week, but like I said, it's been a slow week. It's been like, I think everybody took a bit of a breather because no one has taken a breather starting from end August till what I said was the most surprising mid-January of any year. From CES to new phone launches happening in this country to all the Diwali madness that happened before that, and it just continued. So I think everybody kind of said, let's take 1 week off and then we'll really hit it hard. So at this present moment, lots of things on the news, but we'll also show you what we're expecting next week.
Honor's View 20 was launched in Paris for the European market. It comes with 6 GB RAM and a 48 megapixel rear camera. The View 20 comes with a punch-hole camera in the front and does away with the notch. In Paris, this phone was launched for €569, which is roughly 46,000 rupees. The India launch of this phone will happen next week. Other than Honor, Samsung is also set to launch their new M series next week. The phones are said to be targeted at millennials and will carry a comparatively light price tag. Xiaomi's Redmi Note 7 China launch happened earlier this month, and now the India launch seems to be on the cards as well. The phone is said to have a 48 megapixel rear camera. There is no confirmed date on when it will launch in India though.
Now let's get started with our top story. This is the ZenFone Max Pro. Remember, for Asus, the ZenFone is their sub-series and they've made a very strong comeback with it. And this time, the main reason why they call it, of course, the ZenFone Max Pro is the fact that it's got a 5000 mAh battery. But surprisingly, it doesn't say we love battery, it says we love photo. So they are going with a two-pronged strategy with this phone. They're saying this is an incredible battery in a very thin, very nicely put together. Of course, what they do now with a phone to make sure that it doesn't look like a monster beast in your hand is that they curve the back. So it reflects off and doesn't really show how thick the phone is, but this is actually a very thin phone. So 5000 mAh battery, some good optics in this phone, a great screen and a pretty aggressive price. Let's take a look at our detailed review.
When a successor comes into the picture, the antecedent doesn't necessarily take a back seat unless the successor topples the throne. And that is exactly what the Asus ZenFone Max Pro M2 seems to do to its runway success of a predecessor, the ZenFone Max Pro M1. Now the names might be a mouthful, but does the M2 really have all it takes to be the phone to reckon with in the under 15K segment? Let's find out. The Max Pro M2 did launch with the ZenFone Max M2, a phone that's even lighter on the pocket at a starting price of 9,999 rupees. It comes with a 4000 mAh battery and Snapdragon 632. But we are reviewing the Pro out of the two, which is priced at a starting price of 12,999 rupees for the 3GB RAM and 32GB storage variant, while the 6GB RAM variant is priced at 16,999 rupees. On the design front, the ZenFone Max Pro M2 does not look like a budget phone at all. It has a glossy metal finish with a curved back. This is also the only phone right now in the under 15K segment to come with Corning Gorilla Glass 6 on the front. So major brownie points on that front here. This phone may slip and fall with no reason to stress. The screen is around 6.26 inches and has a full HD Plus display. The colors are very good and especially under sunlight it holds its own. Yes, the notch has entered the ZenFone lineup, but we have no complaints here. Asus has gone big on performance on this phone with the top-of-the-line mid-range Snapdragon 660. It is energy efficient and the apps worked well with, of course, zero lag. Even gaming on this phone was quite a breeze. The phone runs on stock Android Oreo 8.1 and we love the feel of the UI. There is no bloatware and no visible lags, but we hope it gets an Android 9 Pie update soon. There is a dual camera on the rear with a 13 and 5 megapixel lens, in fact a Sony lens which does a good job. The depth does not look artificial and pictures are very clear. The front camera is 13 megapixel but has nothing much to write home about. Coming to the star of this phone, its battery. The Max Pro M2 comes with a massive 5000 mAh battery which can last you 2 days of normal use. This is pretty good, and even when we watched videos for 1 hour on this phone, the battery only fell from 65 to 54% with no background apps on and a medium brightness level. It truly lives up to being a 5000 mAh battery phone. And now for our verdict. The Asus ZenFone Max Pro M2 has all the ingredients and the right ingredients at that to be a top-of-the-line phone in the sub-15K segment. We wish it was a tad bit less chunky, and we also wish that the low-light shots were better, but as a day-to-day phone it will serve well with its large battery life and good performance. If you are looking at a phone under 15,000 rupees, then this phone makes for a compelling choice.
And now let's go back to CES. Like I always keep telling you, now it has become the single largest event showcase in the world, not just for tech. So tech leads now in every which way. But whenever you go to CES, of course you see innovation, you see wow, you see blow your socks off things, your eyes drop, your jawline drops. But there's another thing that always happens when there is so much, and that is slightly quirky products. Now, I'm not saying these are terrible products. I'm not saying these are gimmicks. I'm just saying that they're a little away from the norm, a little bit different and a little bit unique. Let's take a look.
Humanoid robots, automobiles and gadgets took over Las Vegas earlier this month. And while CES 2019 was all about new tech and new trends, there were some very unique products and experiences that caught our eye. The first of which was Google, who converted this year's CES into an amusement park ride. Yes, Google took people for a ride this year. Well, we mean this Google Assistant ride, of course, which took people through the various new features of the Assistant with various animatronics. But that's not where the out of ordinary stops. This year at CES was also big on home automation, and that is where the Ring Door View camera comes in. This is a device that will let you spy on visitors by bringing the peephole to your phone. There's not much hardware involved either, since it comes with rechargeable batteries. The device also comes with a night vision mode and some of Ring's alarm security system features. Lenovo showcased their new smart clock that comes with Google Assistant and can nudge you out of sleep every morning. The clock comes with a 4-inch touchscreen with which one can look up weather, maps and even calendars. It can't play videos, but it has a speaker to play music with. Useful or not? We'll let you decide that. CES was all about foldable and rollable displays, and while the spotlight is on displays, we may as well show you a minimalistic one as well. Don't be fooled, this slab of wood is actually a smart digital display. This is the MUI Smart Display that can play music, turn up the temperature, and even control the lights using Google Assistant. The slab is touch sensitive and comes alive once touched. Amongst all the hardware and the plastic, this wood display was a refreshing change at CES. Tech for pets was a thing at CES this year as well, and this bizarre cat treadmill got our attention. This is called Little Cat that uses laser lights to help felines run on it. It can be controlled through an app. So no more Garfields in the house, but it does come with a steep price tag of $1,400 for the one connected to the internet. In more bizarre tech at CES, there was also this little robot that stole hearts this year. This is Lovot, a cuddly robot that demands attention. It can follow a person around the house and it can be used to cuddle with. When it wants to be cuddled, it simply raises its arms in the air and makes its big cartoon eyes even bigger. It's not your standard robot because it is designed to even sulk when it's not picked up. Lovot comes with pressure sensors and depth sensors as well that allow it to navigate around an area. Speaking of tech for homes, it is 2019 and the days of waiting for water to boil in a kettle might just be over. Say hello to the Duo Carafe or the HeatWorks Duo that heats water as you pour it out. What's more, it uses rechargeable batteries, which makes it portable as well. One can select a temperature and the water will heat up to that temperature just as you pour it out. So we hope you tea and coffee lovers are listening closely. The next generation of wireless charging is here, and this may well be the future of charging. Energous has come out with WhatsApp, a technology that enables contactless wireless charging. It also supports power at contact but frees users from even keeping their phones or devices on wireless chargers. It's an ecosystem that Energous is trying to build and encourage manufacturers to take up this new technology in their devices. The technology of the future was showcased at CES and drew a lot of eyeballs. And here's something that's not very new, but it was showcased at CES this year. Ori is a voice-enabled ring that will actually let you take calls like this, with your phone in your pocket. It uses bone conduction that sends sounds up to a user's finger and into the ear once the finger's pressed onto the ear. The initial batch of crowdfunded units sold out very fast indeed.
Now let's move on to, of course, the world's favorite app, your favorite app, everybody's favorite app, and that, of course, is WhatsApp. And all the new things that they're adding in. But also with that, I think India has now become a testing ground for a lot of things that they want to take out worldwide. For instance, we became one of the first areas where they restricted forwards to just 5. Now it's a worldwide rollout. Lots of other things are coming in now, of course, including the fact that it's slightly controversial, if I say, fingerprint scanner to actually launch the WhatsApp app. That and a whole lot more that may just be coming in very soon.
WhatsApp was down recently and it affected around 1.5 billion users and sent Twitter into a tizzy. But in the coming few months, WhatsApp is set to launch a few new features. Here's what's on the cards. Picture-in-picture for videos in WhatsApp chats was brought with YouTube and Facebook videos. But now soon, WhatsApp is set to launch this feature for third-party videos as well in the form of MP4 files shared by users. Last year, WhatsApp took swift steps in curbing the spread of fake news on its platform by making the forward limit to just 5 chats. This was done in India and the app has now rolled out this feature globally to all WhatsApp users. In a step to make WhatsApp more secure and amongst all the privacy concerns, WhatsApp is set to launch a fingerprint unlock for the app. This feature is set to roll out soon. Dark mode is also set to come on WhatsApp pretty soon. This feature reduces a bit of strain on the eyes and it's already seen in apps like YouTube and Twitter. For phones with OLED screens, it will also help in improving battery life. The most searched how-to on Google last year was how to send a WhatsApp sticker. And well, now the popular feature is set to include third-party keyboards to this. Gboard will be the first to get integrated, but it remains to be seen when this feature will roll out.
Let's take a quick break right now on the Cell Guru Show. Lots when we come back. And of course, in that tsunami of things that have been happening for the last few months, we haven't done our normal sections, including questions that you send me and Market Watch. So we'll come back to regular programming very, very soon. So just to get warmed up for that, let's do one very quick Market Watch.
Hi guys, welcome to a brand new segment of Market Watch. Now today, other than all the phones that we've shown you on the show, we're going to be focusing on some pretty nifty accessories. And all that I have for you on this segment is really useful stuff, so keep listening in. The first thing that we have are these amazing detailed Bluetooth headphones. Well, what makes them so special? The fact that they're really light on the pocket. They're priced at 999 rupees. They offer great sound quality, and take a look at other features that these pack in. Run, exercise or simply walk, there's a new pair of headphones around that can be your new workout buddy. Meet the new wireless neckband by DETEL'S. These are Bluetooth headphones that play music from your phone and have a decent battery which promises 5 hours of talk time. Setting it up is simple and these won't even burn a hole in your pocket. They are priced at 999 rupees and come with functions like answering calls, pausing or playing music, and even volume increase or decrease. But one feature that really makes these Bluetooth headphones stand out, it comes with an inbuilt memory card slot for SD cards. So if you would rather have all your songs on a card, then these are one of the few headphones out there that offer this feature. The audio quality is average though, but at this price point, we can't really complain. Now you guys must be wondering why I'm holding a diary in a tech show on the Market Watch segment. Well, this is no ordinary diary. It actually has a power bank built into it, which makes it a very smart organizer. What else does it have? It has a USB drive of 16 GB as well. This is really useful for people who are constantly surrounded by wires and really need to organize their bag out a little bit, maybe a little bit like me. But the only disadvantage to this very smart organizer is its price. But take a look at everything this can do. A splash of smart to a regular looking organizer. This is the Penline Wireless Power Bank Organizer by William Penn that will make you lose those spaghetti of wires you carry along. But first, coming to the price. This one is a little heavy on the pocket, quite literally. It is priced at 5,995 rupees but packs in a 16 GB USB drive, an inbuilt 4000 mAh power bank, and even a charging cable for Android phones, iPhones and Type-C devices. It's got a leatherette cover and it's pretty neat and not too bulky either. The pop-out socket of the power bank is a clever idea and it worked well when we tried it to charge our phones. There are separate utility slots for things like pens, visiting cards and even credit cards. The wire can be folded up and placed in the center fold of the organizer. We love that the diary can be replaced easily once it's used up. This smart organizer is portable, neat looking and makes for a useful gift as well. Well, we've really got our smart caps on this Market Watch segment. A smart diary, very smart Bluetooth headphones and well now a smart location and tracker. Well, what is this? This is Panasonic C-Kit. What you can do is, all you have to do is attach this little piece of hardware to your keys, your wallet, and you can very easily track it using the C-Kit app. So let's take a look at these very useful devices. Here's a tiny piece of hardware that will go far in keeping things safe and tracking them. C-Kit is a Bluetooth-based IoT solution by Panasonic. There are two variants, C-Kit Edge and C-Kit Loop. One is priced at 1,599 rupees, while the Loop is priced at 1,299 rupees and is mainly designed for keychains. Both tap into a range of various use cases including tracking a phone, wallet or even your bag. This is done using Bluetooth and it connects back to a C-Kit app on your phone. There are reminders to find the device and there's even a guidance route to the device, which essentially lights up the device and it buzzes. The Bluetooth is limited to 100-meter proximity, after which the device shows the last seen status of the object. This is a useful accessory to have for people who might need to keep track of their keys, phones and their bag.
That then was the Cell Guru show, but do remember next week is no calm, only the storm. We'll call it the Storm Special because we're expecting a huge number of phones to come in. Don't miss it.